Growing up in Israel, you hear a ton of war stories. For obvious reasons, the focus is usually on success stories. But what about the battles that we did not win? What about the survivors who didn't get to come home to a hero's welcome? Whose bravery and sacrifice went unrecognized? This story is about them. It's a story about what war does to friendship, and how ultimately, camaraderie may be the only cure to the emotional wounds inflicted by war. Over the past year and a half, I've spoken to dozens of soldiers, all of them survivors of one specific battle in the southern Golan Heights, a place that left such a profound impact on their lives that many of them refer to it as their second birthplace.
אני בעצמי עד היום לא מאמין שאני חי.
After a long night of fighting, the motley crew of 27 wounded and tired soldiers on Tell Saki hid in the small bunker. The Tell Saki soldiers braced themselves for a fight to the death.
Till now, the guys were outside. These are war heroes fighting for the country. When they come into the bunker, for the next 36 hours, they're not war heroes. They're a bunch of 19, 20-year-olds who just want to survive and get back home to their mamas. That's it.
I know that this cement bunker is an important part of my life. As a matter of fact, there, in these 2.5 days, I was shaped as a human being.
It's like what you do in a falling plane in the middle of the ocean.
We understood that our destiny was doomed. Decided. I was fighting for my nation. I was fighting for my land. I was fighting for my life.
The battle at Tell Saki was one of the most dramatic sagas in what was one of the most intense theaters of war in 1973. Throughout the Golan Heights, Israeli forces were vastly outnumbered in the first few days of the Yom Kippur War. Still, through tremendous acts of heroism and ingenuity, they managed to delay the Syrian troops. Many lost their lives in those first few days of war, and many of those who survived spent years, sometimes decades, piecing their lives back together.